What's up, it's your boy Kaito. We're back at it again with Dark Souls 3. So, yeah, I know yesterday I was a little frazzled. Turns out everything's fine. Everything's fine. Um, Gosh darn. So I did figure out a couple of other things that I can do right now that I would very much like to do. And as soon as this thing loads, I'll show you what those are. I'll show you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Oh my god. Oh, why is Firelight so laggy? Oh my god. Alright, so what we're doing is... Hello, Momo. Going up here. We're going back to Pumperone. Because we gotta go back to Pumperone. I might get rid of this top because it's just so bulky. You know, I'm last... Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, let's put this cat over here.
I want to share the cat while we're doing this again.
Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, no, she's running away. I think that just said we're starting an offline mode. Sure, why not? Why not? Okay. Let's see if this has what I think it has. Yet to fall. I need that though. I'm gonna need that for something. Regardless. Time to do the counting trick again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 'Kay, that was just miserable. 9. 10. 11. Please. 12. 13. 14. Nope. 15. 16. This is just getting sad. 17. 18. 19. 20. Alright, this is getting weird. 21. 22. I'm gonna give up on that here. 3. 24. I feel like I'm too fat for this or something. I may have been too fat. I don't know how that works, but sure. So it's good to take off that heavy armor. As much as I like Solaire, you know, just... Let's wear something fun. How about the Lothric armor? Yeah, sure. And 76. $70. No. Yeah, even with all of our lowest stuff, we can't wear that yet. Yeah, all the Master's attire is no good. Sorcerer and worker trousers? Sure, why not? Oh man, I look a fucking mess. Let's put on the northern? No. Sure, why not? Yeah, it'll be fine. This works. That armor looks weird. I don't think I like it as much as the other one. Yeah, the deserter set looks pretty good for me, for now. There's something I want to change it to, but not yet. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I passed what I wanted to do, which was going here. Alright. Pickle Pete, bump around. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to drop this. Bump around. A Titanite chunk. A alluring skull. Bump around. Oh, we're gonna use that in a second. And the Dragon Stone, yes. Alright, so what we've just gotten here are two very useful things. So giant carvings are made of, I believe, ancient trees.
Hello. I'm sorry.
I love this very much. It's very important to me. The lords must return to their thrones. That maybe would have been more impressive had I jumped. Oh well. Still, now what we're going to do is actual progress. Travel to the Crucifixion Woods. That's what this area is called. And this bonfire I've taken us to is very good. Very good. There's I think 2, maybe 3 more carvings that I don't have yet that I will absolutely be getting. Are you kidding me? Hey, look, a crab. Fun thing about the crab is when you try to do them range style like that, they just disappear on you. And the question is, where'd he go? I don't know. But the main thing is that he disappeared. Which is good, because that means I get to go do other things. Ooh, the Fallen Knight set! That was actually exactly what I was looking for. More importantly, though, I'm gonna go over here, and nothing bad is going to happen to me. Unknown Traveler. Hey look! Something bad! It's 2 very skilled combatants, but you know what they can't do? And the answer is ladders. There goes one. They're very bad at ladders for some reason. I love video games. Why fight people when you can just do that? Heck yes. Light that bonfire. Rest at that bonfire. And pay your respects.
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. Alright, so for equipment, we've got the... What is it? Fallen Knight armor, which is like super heavy, but it's also like one of my favorites. Fallen Knight trousers. Oh, you can just barely wear that. Fallen Knight helm. How do I look here? Kind of like an asshole. I want the Fallen Knight helm. I could forego the trousers for something different. I want the loincloth? Cleric? Sure, cleric, why not? Now I look like fucking Kylo Ren. Hooray! Can I get the sorcerer gloves or something a little bit lighter? The answer is yes, but it's only the master's gloves, which are basically just there to make sure you have something in the item slot. So, see, okay, check this out. So this is my roll at 69 point whatever %. I add one thing. 72%? Of course. It's insane. Oh boy. But that's where we are now. Ooh, fair and keep. Okay, so some shit can go fucking wild in this area. So why don't we do something different? We have the bonfire here, which means that we're going to be right next to where we need to go anyway. But the Crucifixion Woods bonfire is actually closer to where we need to go. Which is strange, but true. And I will show you where we need to go now. Where it will be somewhere interesting. Somewhere very interesting. A homeward bound. Fantastic. By the way, that whole swamp down there, poisoned. Completely and utterly poisoned. I believe there is a not available shortcut down here. Yep, that doesn't even work. That door is completely broken. I always feel kind of weird when games have, like, impassable scenarios for you like that. Things where it's like, I could definitely take care of that, but I haven't. Turn back. Nice. Like, for that, I mean, I could probably hurt that area pretty well, but it's not gonna let me do that. There's a giant crab. And now that it's so deep, I can't run, so I can only roll. Oh, Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome, plus I believe that was all the Pyromancer garb. So I'm fat rolling because it's heavy water. Oh jeez. Hey, that guy didn't exist. Did anyone else notice that that guy wasn't even there before? Oh shit, I know exactly where the fuck we are. Things are about to be scary. Ooh, there's all sorts of stuff. Hey, there you are. Spooky. However, there's something more spooky around here. And it's this guy, a Black Knight, who has apparently noticed me enough that he's going to... The fun thing about the Dark Souls 1 Black Knights... Uh-oh. That could have been much worse. But it was fine. Anyway, so they're very easy to backstab for some reason. Ow. That killed me outright. Holy shit. Oh man, but what I was gonna say is that those dudes are typically very easy to fuck with. Not in this case, I guess. There's also supposed to be something I can do here where I can take my dagger, dual wield it. Yeah. So this, it takes FP, but it's like a quick step. It's like a quick step stab, and it ignores movement penalties. So when I go up to the bog upstairs and like I find myself unable to run, I can do that and exchange FP for movement speed. It's also useful for going through the swamp downstairs, because the swamp, of course, will impede movement. And the rusted iron ring is either not in this game at all or not found until much later. So we're not really gonna be able to find that or anything useful. So, you know, what have you. Walk this way. Oh. Okay. That said. Just because I don't know. Wait a minute, what's that? Ooh, an ember. Don't mind if I do. Now I got the heavy soul arrow here. Now what if I do this? Where I just don't worry about that guy for a hot second. Is he going to worry about me? The answer is no. So I'm gonna see him there. And I'm gonna do this. Jump damage. Nerd. Alright, now I won't be able to get any more jump damage off on it. What you doing? That? You know, sometimes he just does things and it's like, alright, that's kind of weird. I will kill him, though. Do you not worry. I will kill him. This man will die. At my hand, this man will die. Yeah. The only thing is, it makes me keep climbing up the ladder, which, this is the slow speed, and the accelerated speed. It's very accelerated. But yeah, I always like the armor here. It's just, I always thought it looked kind of cool. Alright, let's do this. Let's just get this out real quick, and... Fantastic. It's fast-paced. And I'm just... Great. Whatever. It's not a problem because the Black Knight will kill me before poison does. Poison's one of those things where it's you want to avoid getting poisoned. No, it doesn't open from this side, that's great. You want to avoid getting poisoned, but once you are poisoned, it's not really that big a deal. It's just annoying. But you have to watch your health every once in a while. You kind of eat some of your junk. Anyway. Whoop, I did that wrong. Aha! Woohoo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to close the gap. Close the gap enough to backstab him. Look at that tracking. It's just fantastic. Oh. Get that friggin' armor out here. Yep. I deserve that one, actually. Honestly, I deserve that one. But yeah, that's a thing that's kind of silly, is that the enemies can track you so fucking well. So you can't exactly backstab them very easily. You're better off trying to parry them, but I'm not good at it, so I never try, which means I never get better, which means I'm not good at it. Which means my best way to kill the Black Knight will be to cheese him somehow. I just need to figure out how. And that'll be fun. Oh yes, that will be fun indeed. Okay, so you get a couple of iframes in doing this, so I'm gonna roll. I can't still get hit. Twice. Oh, okay. Or you could just do that this way. Oh! Okay, well there goes all those souls that I had. 4,500. It was nice to have, but apparently not that necessary. Which means now I can focus more on just running, I guess. Which I think I'll do. What a thrill. I wonder how much time you spend in Dark Souls climbing ladders. Probably a lot more time than you want. I don't know. Still. Let's do this. And ignored. Now my question is, how am I going to cheese this guy? Because there's going to be a way to do it. Spell Sword Twin Blades. I'm a Spell Sword. Now I need Twin Blades. Ooh, the Farron Coal. That hurt. Yeah, there you go. Did it. You know, the one time I'm not trying to choose him, the one time I'm not trying to fight him normally, I just do that. Alright, well... Sure, why not? I don't know why that time it worked. Fuck your pottery. That probably took weeks to make. Alright, so the Farron Coal is an interesting item that will allow us to do more. Oh, I forgot about that. It makes a weird sound. I even got a little bit of help from that one. However, now I have 1,400 and nothing to really do with it. So I'm gonna just walk around. Hey look, another one of those guys. Guess who doesn't want to deal with that? It's me. Oh, guess who got his anyway? It's also me. Thank you. There we go. Hey, it's this area again. I love this area. Alright, which means I believe we've done just about to get into this fiction woods. Anything useful anyway. So let's start doing things that are not as useful. You know what that means, kids. I'm sure the true gamers know what I'm talking about. The real Game Boys. The video game lads. The girls in games. The Gregs and the Goofses. Alright, I don't even remember pressing A to get up from that, I just did. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Is over here. And this is what I think it is. Ember. No. Maybe this one is? That's a bigger flame, so maybe. Estus shard. There it is. That's what I wanted. Oh, look, a surprise boy. Hey, look, another surprise boy. Okay. Do that too, I guess. However, it's not as difficult now. Or rather, it's not as... It's less frustrating now, let's say. Because I got the Estus shard. That's what I wanted from that excursion. There's more to do in that excursion, but the Estus shard was the big part. Now, the second part is actually over this way. Away from the crabs. Yep. It's over here. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay. Sure. I mean, you can say that, I guess. I guess no one can stop you from saying that. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Spellcasters. Man, all spellcasters are just terrible. They just shouldn't be. I do like being able to restore a little bit of hit points. Too bad this ring is coming off basically as soon as I get anything better, which is going to be very quickly. Ooh, lizard. Don't you fucking let. Did they make lizards easier to deal with? Because I feel like these lizards have been very easy to deal with. That was nearly 300 damage. A wooden shield. Hello. Thank you. Is there anything over here? No? Sweet. Okay. Hello. Firebomb. Oh look, I've almost completely healed without using an Estus from that initial big hit that I took. Nice. Nothing in that chest. Hello. See, this is the good thing about having this third block shield, is that my stamina takes all the damage, not me. I also checked the build guide, and they basically said, yeah, you want 20 vigor, and then get all the way up to 60 intelligence. And I say, no, I'm good. Because having high int is good, but I'd rather also have, like, high other stats that aren't, you know, that. So I'm gonna look around for something I believe to be more important than high stats. The question is, where is he? Where's that boy? I believe maybe he's up here. Maybe? No, this is something different, but also it's something different but also useful. So I'll go over this way. This is going to be a dumb shield, I believe. Yes, the Golden Falcon shield, which I don't care for. But for some reason I'm somewhat obsessed with getting items as much as possible. I just like collecting things. That's what I like to do. Man, I haven't used a single Estus. That's nice. Alright. So that was where that was. And then up here was that. Oh, this area. Right. Jump down. And, what are you? A ring of sacrifice. Okay. Cool, cool. But I'd be considered. Going. Don't worry, I'll find him. He's not that far away. It's just gonna be a little bit of a pain. Because I believe he's going to be... He's gonna be around here. Oh, hey, my last death. Oh, shit. So I wasn't actually meaning to fall down there, but I did. Which is bad because I didn't want to be there. And now I have enough souls that I care about holding on to them still. Uh-oh, there's crabs here, which means there's going to be a big crab down the road. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Should I heal? Probably. Let's wait a little bit though. Just wait a few seconds. See what happens. Alright, so that was the way down there. There's that guy looking around for everything. And here is a deadly room. Very deadly. I'm gonna regret everything about this. Ah, hello. Oh, I can't get up there. Shit, I got the aggro. Shit, not what I wanted to do. I did not want to be down here. Hey, the saber. Hey, the sorcerer stuff. Yeah, you ever just do something and you go, I regret it, I regret everything? That's what I did. Right there is what I did. Come on, go up the stairs, go up the stairs. Okay. He's gonna be still following me right now. Which means I just need to lead him somewhere. He's not going right. That's going to be harder said than done. For me, that is true. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these guys aren't actually that hard. I was just scared. So, now I can go this way. And here, yep, okay. Well, hello. Now he's using Crystal Soul Spears, which is a very big dick swinging kind of spell. Sorcerer's Staff. I don't need that. Okay. So, I've got what I need, I believe. Where are you? I'm looking for a man. He's up there. How do I get up there? It's not this way. I know it's not this way. But I still want to fight. Not fight. Really? There's no one? Oh, it was the man who came back from up there. Okay. Okay. How do I get where I want to go? Here. No. Here? No, that's a hole leading where I don't want to go. Hmm. I'm checking for invisible walls now. And I'm not finding any. Which which means I don't believe this is where I need to be. Not here. Not currently. I want to go up. That's my goal, is to go. Here it is. Awesome. So I was close to it. I just went the wrong way. Hello.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors.
I know someone who would love
What
this
do you
character.
want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of woman. So you will make me a promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well,
Yeah.
very well. You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries.
Orbeck of Venheim.
We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
Yay! I love Orbeck. I love destroying all this stuff. Look at all those objects. Fantastic. Thanks, Orbeck. So the way this works is there are, like the Braille tome that we found, there's going to be key items that we find around the area called scrolls. And basically we have to get him at least one scroll in every area, more or less. Before we fight another boss, we always have to bring him another scroll. If not, he's like, well, you're not doing your fucking end of the bargain, and he just leaves. Now that blue bug pellet we just picked up, what that does is... Damn. It gives us magic resistance. And speaking of magic resistance,
I'm sorry.
because we're not going to be doing the interesting thing here. Not yet. Because I am not good at it. Not at all. It's a boss fight coming up down that big road that I turned away from, if you couldn't tell. That I am just not prepared to do. Now what I can do, I can rest. Okay, I meant to travel. Firelink Shrine. What to do. God, this place is just a fucking nest of wires. And now that I am here, not you. Where are you? Nerd, you're supposed to be right there. Other side? There he is.
Oh, you're back then. Again. I'm Orbeck of Vinheim, here to teach you sorceries. Let us begin with the basics. The ideal sorcerer bears the twin faces of the dragon. You could at least act as if you're paying attention.
To be fair, that makes no fucking sense, so fuck you. Now what he does have for sale, though, is Great Soul Arrow and Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Solar. But anyway, so this is interesting stuff. There's a lot of really good spells in here. What do we want? I would like more souls than are available here. But simply, yes. So we're gonna buy the Great Heavy Soul Arrow.
It is folly to claim lives recklessly, Fred. Do not attempt. No matter the victim's stature, every killing has a consequence. Even as I bloodied my hands, I never realized this simple truth. There I was, the very definition of a fool. Come again.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
I've done literally nothing to you. Welcome. And take this.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
Anyway, so what that did was basically he just got us a couple things, so like fire orb, bursting fireball, jeez, great combustion, profuse sweat, and poison mist. So it just added more stuff for him to sell.
Do not be gone for what is a teacher.
Speaking of, same thing over here.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask. Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
And that's added a couple new ones. Not many. It has added Tears of Denial, though, which is stupid. It's a buff that allows you to get the undershirt from fucking Battle Network, where once you would hit 0 HP, you just get bumped back to 1. And this takes effect after you die. Not before. It doesn't reduce a killing hit. It kills you and then puts you back. And the reason that's important is because it's used in a lot of speedruns of this game to basically fall out of bounds in such a way that you die, hit a death plane or something, and then you come back with this spell, and then you just walk around invisible under the map for like 5 hours. Well, a while.
Have a pleasant journey, I pray.
It's not fun to watch. It's easy to mess up. It's not good for a marathon. Maybe good for a world record, but that's about it. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attune my spells. Change of Heavy Soul for Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Now what you'll notice here is that the FP cost over here, right next to my head, right down there, is going up from 11 to 14. And it is because of that this thing deals just wicked damage. It's very good. I like it a lot. I'm going to be grinding off screen a little bit. Am I? No, I think I'm just going to launch into another episode. I think that'll be what we do. And in this next episode, we're going to try and fight a boss that I don't like fighting. Huzzah! Peace.